Hey y'all! Like my flowers, those are mine. I designed the room. Decorate the room myself with the flowers. Anyway, I hope that you had a wonderful Christmas and that your new year is starting off right. The Oggs had a great time. Had a very simple Christmas and New Year's, and I never had to pull Cora out of the Christmas tree like I did last year. She had some issues with that last year. Just kidding. Just kidding. So, a few things before we start back tomorrow. Probably know the two main things that everybody, before you even started this video, was probably when do I need to report and what time is lunch? Right now, I hope to have everybody come in maybe 8 o'clock. I might push that back to 8:15, but I also might have to ask you to come in at your regular time. I am checking with Dr. Chaplin, and you should be able to know later on this evening. I'll send something out. Of course, dress comfortably. Yes, jeans are fine. Lunch will be on your own from 11:30 to 12:30. That's probably the main thing. Like I said before you start this video, you wanted to know when is going to be lunch. Just a reminder that, of course, yeah, we're still in the pandemic. So if you do go out to eat, you either might want to bring it back, or if you bring your own lunch, that's fine. I'm just saying that as a reminder to you. So now at this time, I'm not going to call a virtual faculty meeting just yet. If I have some information come to me that I need to share with you, I will let you know. But I do know, like I said, there's several teams that have a virtual planning meeting with other teachers across the district. I believe you know those times. I've had them set up in the calendar, and I believe you know those times. So just a reminder about that. I'm going to start the day off with our hardworking paraprofessionals, best paraprofessionals in Brenham ISD in the state. Hopefully at 8:45 for a meeting. We'll be discussing the new clocking in and out system the district will be using. Going to say we're going to start the meeting in the office, but might move it to the library depending on spacing. We'll just see how it goes. Starting in the office, we'll see what the spacing looks like. If we need more room, we'll move to the library. Of course, this new clocking in and out is new for everyone. So we're going to take things slowly. We're going to work on it together. Now, also, paraprofessionals, this is one of the sad things I got to say because I never like saying this, but it's after the holidays. If you can help take down the Christmas decorations, I would appreciate that very much. If no one's touched the COVID Christmas tree with a face shield, I need a new face shield. So if someone could bring that to me, I would appreciate it. Now, teachers, as I said before, there'll be virtual meetings going on with some of you, with other teachers today. So just a reminder about that. Big thing is for grades, don't forget the timeline that Miss Selheimer, and I believe she's going to join us tomorrow on Monday. Yay! But she shared a timeline with you. Just to recap that, those are grades need to be posted tomorrow by 9 o'clock. Verification sheets will be placed in your box, hopefully tomorrow. And on Tuesday, those verification sheets that you got need to be returned to Gail by 9 o'clock. And then report cards are going to go out this Thursday. Also, teachers, now a lot of you have taken care of this, but if you have not taken care of this needs to be done before you leave on Monday. And that is setting up your new Google Classroom. I got a lot of you, like I said, did it before the holidays, and some of you did it during the holidays. And thank you so much for doing that. Just make sure you put in there what is required and making sure your parents know how to connect with it. That might take a little bit for the rest of this week, but just make sure before you leave, you have your Google Classroom set up. And if you have any questions, I believe Ms. Hinsey has sent out an email about what needs to go in to those Google Classrooms, making sure that we have everything covered. Awesome. As we're planning out, as we're getting ready for this next week, and as we're getting ready for this new spring semester, I know that a lot of you are planning on what we're going to teach, when we're going to teach it. But let me remind you, one of the biggest things that you can do to help yourself and your students is to review and continue to develop a solid foundation in your classroom expectations. I can guarantee you that if you review, you practice, you reteach your classroom expectations this week and for the days to come, you'll have a great spring semester. Now, let me get a little bit here on my soapbox here. Uh, do it every once in a while. So I thought a few things I wanted to say. 2020 was challenging. I do not know of anyone that did not face some type of difficulty. Maybe difficulty is too easy of a word there. Maybe trauma might be better. I don't know of anyone who didn't face some kind of trauma in 2020 as we're going through this pandemic. As educators, and when I say educators, paraprofessionals, staff members, teachers, anybody that walks in to help our kids each and every day at our school or any type of school, as educators, it's been challenging. I mean, look what happened. Besides just the whole COVID thing that came to us when we started back up, many of our kids came back behind academically. Trying to support them, we've had to adjust schedules many times, and we're probably still going to be adjusting schedules as we go through, just to help support each other. We've had to look at all the extra precautions we've had to take just to teach, just to be by our kids. Who would have thought, had you told me in 2019 that we would have been in a classroom wearing some type of face shield or face covering teaching our kids, I would have laughed at you. But here we are. I think we all probably have known someone who has tested positive and maybe has gone through a difficult time with COVID. And probably one of the hardest things to think about is as we're going into 2021, knowing many of the challenges that we faced in 2020 are still going to be hanging around. We're still teaching in a pandemic. Adjustments, changes, regulations, they've led to sadness, frustration, guilt, anger. I have felt all those, and I know you have felt all of those. But I want to let you know something. I see you. I know you felt those before. I've seen those before. I've seen the tears. I've seen and heard the frustrations. But I see you. And even though I see that, I'll acknowledge that. I also see a lot of the extraordinary things that you have done and that you do each day. Not that these extraordinary things that not only make you a great educator, but they make you a great person. I see you smile when you walk in the door each morning. I see you saying hello to all of your kids. I see you saying hello to all the kids that just walk by you. I see you checking in on those around you who might not be feeling their best. I see you. Yes, I even teachers and paraprofessionals. I see you make that D grade look like an A plus. I see you continue to try to help the kids grow even after you have tried 100 things already. And I see you hug that student, or maybe that's a team member, that needs to know that someone out there cares for them. I see you praying for your students and your team. I see you telling your students, your kids, not even yours, that you love them. I see you arriving early at school, really early, or working late into the evening, developing that great learning experience for the next day. I see you working over the holidays. I see you working over the weekends. I see you going home exhausted. But you still keep your head up high. I've always told you, and I probably will continue to tell you, I told you at the beginning of this year, that God has put you here at this very moment for a purpose, for a reason. Right now, at this very moment, when we walk in the doors on Monday, we're there for some reason. Now, I'm going to be a little selfish. Maybe God has put you here so that I can see all those amazing things that I just said and some of the things that I have not said, of those amazing things that you have done during this challenging time. You're here for a reason. And I hope as we begin our journey into 2021, that you remember your purpose, that you remember your why you became an educator. And during this pandemic, you hold on to that tightly. The challenges are still going to be with us. To remind yourself that you are here at this very moment, that God has put you here at this very moment for a reason. You keep reminding yourself that. You keep reminding your purpose, why you have chosen to become an educator. I don't think it was you chose to become an educator so that you could wear a face mask or a face shield every day to teach. You know your why. You remind yourself of your why. And you hold on to it tightly this semester. Like I said, I see those amazing things that I mentioned, and there's a lot of other amazing things I see you do each and every day. It's been frustrating. But I get up each and every day knowing that I'm surrounded by some amazing people. There's no better group of people I would want around me during a pandemic like this. So keep being amazing. Keep being extraordinary. Yeah, keep pushing yourself. Keep trying, keep believing. Because maybe that's your purpose. Maybe that's your why. Keep your head up. Let's finish strong this semester. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you Monday.